Welcome back to our channel, the channel for the latest news and untold stories about Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you news. Princess Charlotte shines in confidence on the way to inherit the 8th Princess Royal title. Extremely a confident little young lady, Princess Charlotte owes her confidence to the strong female role models in the royal household. The powerful female role models that Princess Charlotte had as a child have made her completely a confident little lady, according to an expert on the royal family. Princess Charlotte made a record-breaking number of appearances at royal events and celebrations last year. She gained the admiration of royal supporters at Wimbledon this past summer, demonstrating her growing star power at King Charles III's coronation, and brought a contemporary twist to the traditional role of spare-to-back successor throughout the burial of Queen Elizabeth II. The 8-year-old royal, in King Charles's estimation, will be to keep an eye after him while he's quite old, and he's currently showing indispensable reasons to the firm. Many may be surprised by Charlotte's youth, but one royal specialist isn't. After studying her many role models, Charlotte's going to gain confidence, according to the specialist. Despite her self-assured exterior, Charlotte will continue to look up to her mum and the remaining women in her circle of relatives for guidance now. At this point in her life, Charlotte may enjoy girly occasions and admire her mother's fashion choices. When it comes to the royal household's leadership, Catherine is unrivaled. Among Charlotte's many influential female relatives are her aunt Duchess Sophie, along with cousin Lady Louise. Looking back at every one of the 7 former holders, Princess Charlotte discusses her destiny as a princess and the expectations that she inherit as a princess royal. Speculation has it that Princess Charlotte could inherit the title of Princess Royal. Princess Anne is the sole daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and King Charles III. She's also the sister of the monarch. The highest form of royal recognition is the symbolic title. This title was previously held by Anne since 1987. However, if her great niece takes it over, Charlotte will make history by becoming the 6th royal lady in the hold it since 1642. Throughout 381 years of the European and British history, princesses have played a leading role. Initially, Princess Royal Mary Henrietta Stuart, oldest daughter of King Charles I, married William II of Orange to become Princess of Orange. Her mum, Henrietta Maria, who had been raised at the French court, wished to imitate the French custom of Madame Royal. She became Princess Royal around 1642. Mary spent the majority of her childhood in hiding in the Netherlands, following her dad's operation. Yet, she was the Princess Royal for life. William, her sole son, married his cousin Mary and became deputy ruler of Scotland, Ireland and England in 1689, when she deceased, aged 29 in 1660. Princess Royals didn't appear again until Anne in 1727. Since the title is optional, it's not inherited. George II revived the tradition, and Princess Anne, his eldest child, was its second. Princess Anne, Princess Royal, and Princess of Orange were christened following her grandfather's second cousin, Queen Anne of Great Britain, becoming a part of the first people to be immunized against smallpox and saved her life as a toddler. She wedded William IV, Prince of Orange, and became ruler of the Netherlands from 1751 until her passing 8 years afterwards, although she was constantly recognized as an Anglophile owing to her British royal background. Other Princess Royals wouldn't make an appearance for 30 years. The third possessor was Princess Charlotte, King George III, and Queen Charlotte's oldest child. In 1797, she married Frederick, Prince of Württemberg, and was the Queen of the territory after Napoleon had made the monarchy. Her partner with Napoleon rendered her husband a recognized adversary of her dad, George III. Therefore, the British monarch declined to call her Queen of Württemberg in dealings involving his daughter. The eldest child of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert had been the 4th Princess Royal. Before her sibling Edward VII arrived in the world, Princess Victoria was the one and only Princess Royal to carry this title and serve as a successor. Vicky, the oldest of the couple's 9 kids, was loved by her family. After marrying, she became German Empress and Queen of Prussia, and had a total of 8 children. She passed away in 1901, just 7 years following her mum's death. Her child Wilhelm II became the nation's final Kaiser of Germany, abandoning in 1918 after leading the nation throughout World War I. King Edward VII's child, Princess Louise, was going to be the very first Princess Royal to immediately follow. Louise received the title 4 years following her maternal aunt, Princess Victoria, dying. Louise was an extremely conservative royal. She married Alexander Duff in 1889 to be awarded the designations HRH and constituted princesses, becoming the first children of the Princess Royal to do so. Titles generally flow via the line of the father. Notwithstanding her desire to live a tranquil life, the fifth Princess Royal may have experienced the most spectacular, if not dangerous, event. Louise and her companions became stranded near Morocco in 1911 when going to Egypt. Unfortunately, her spouse died in Egypt just a month later from a disease suffered during the accident. Louise succeeded Duchess of Fife in January of 1912. Around 1935, Princess Mary was the sixth Princess Royal following Louise's 1931 assassination. Many, the one and only daughter of George V and Queen Mary, had been the sister of Edward VIII and George VI after their resignations issued. Mary worked as a registered nurse and controller commandant of the Auxiliary Territory Service throughout both the inaugural and Second World Wars. She served as a Girl Guides unofficial leader, an advocacy of land girls activists, and a registered nurse who worked 2 days every week at Great Ormond Street Hospital in London throughout her training. She championed healthcare and women throughout her entire existence. When she wedded Viscount Lascelles in the year of 1922, the Martyrs of the Empire raised funds for an engagement gift. The Princess Royal gave this sum to the Girl Guides and bought Foxley's, their education centre, still known as the Princess Mary Residence. Mary, Queen Elizabeth II's sole aunt, was an avid lifetime horseback rider and racer, which may have influenced her daughter's love of horses. She had a connection with Catherine's predecessors Olive and Richard Middleton. Princess Anne became Princess Royal in 1987, 22 years following Princess Mary's death. Equestrian intelligence and Windsor balustrade, Anne is considered to be one of the busiest working royals, with a projected 20,000 engagements in the public eye since the age of 18. She was also one of the rare royal women who donned an army uniform over Queen Elizabeth II's burial and her older brother Charles III's coronation, when she marched along with the procession. She pioneered and has become one of the nation's favourite royals. She became the very first Princess Royal to file for divorce in 1992, refusing titles of royalty for her kids. She was one of the royals to take part in the Olympics, and initially had been handed down £500 for experiencing an aggressive dog that was out of hand in 2002, and the one of the most likely people to escape abduction attempts based on now famous statements, "not bloody likely." If she becomes our 8th Princess Royal, Princess Charlotte has many expectations to look forward to. Thanks for watching our video. Your thoughts on Princess Charlotte's future title? Please share your ideas, and farewell for now.